Hello, my friends. I'm meteorologist Jeff Matthews, trying to bring you the most accurate, educational, fun forecast you can find. It's also interactive on Facebook, and you can like the Weathertainment fan page for even more weather information. 3 weather headlines. Wow, I heard a lot of people talking the last several days telling me, is it true we're going to get 6 to 9 inches? Is it true we're going to get 6 to 12 inches? I don't know where those numbers came from, but man, am I glad I went lower, lower, lower. I think I had 4 to 5 for Utica area, and lesser amounts surrounding the area. So 3 inches for Utica, 3 inches for Oneonta, and the sky didn't fall. It's mainly just a lot of clouds now for Wednesday, Wednesday night, Thursday, and in fact right on through the weekend, where it turns much colder for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. You see the snow showers and flurries in the forecast for Thursday p.m. through Monday morning. That's lake effect, but all of it in total for 5 days is not going to amount to very much. So I'm not overly concerned about it. There's the big old honking huge storm moving through Connecticut, Massachusetts, and up towards Mount Washington, New Hampshire. A little secondary storm kept it just cold enough for the rain Monday night to change over to snow early Tuesday morning and drop about 3 inches of heavy wet snow on us. But most of the blue and dark blue action you can see if you look carefully is well north and west of the Mohawk Valley or north and east towards Maine. I don't foresee a whole lot of clearing coming in because our wind is shifting to the northwest and west, and that's going to be coming across the lakes. And with a low sun angle and short daylight and wind across the lakes, you're going to get a lot of clouds that are going to be stubborn to break. Here's a little weather maker that'll drop maybe a rain shower Wednesday afternoon as it pivots through. And then a little bit of snow shower activity on the tail side Thursday afternoon and evening, which will also link up with the lakes to create some lake effect. But you notice the pink shaded area over Maine and over New Hampshire and Vermont. Here's a good picture from a viewer who happens to be in Maine. Ice pellets in his hand. Ice pellets going on. He had an inch of ice pellets, which is a lot harder to get an inch of ice pellets than it is to get an inch of snow. So that's an interesting and unusual picture of what's going on in central coastal Maine. For us, though, flurry activity, it'll be occasional to persistent, but it's not going to accumulate as the 2 storms actually move to our north and away from the area, and the winds shift towards more of a northwest and westerly direction. But again, that's coming across the lakes, which keeps us kind of cloudy for the time being. Tuesday, I came within 1 of the forecast high. Precip, we had a ton. Almost an inch when you melt it down. But it was heavy and slushy and wet, 3 inches worth of snow. So we had some rain in the beginning, then it went to snow. We picked up 3 inches of heavy wet snow, and then it petered out. That brings us to 60 inches for the season. That's 5 dozen cousin. Remember, the average is about 95, 96 inches of snow, so we're 2/3 the way there. 9:41 of daylight, we gained 2 more minutes. You can gain too by checking out my partner page on CNY Weathertainment, which has some great deals for you to support Weathertainment and also score yourself a deal. Wednesday, cloudy, a PM rain shower from that system over Iowa that I mentioned. Not much more than that. Wednesday night, cloudy, maybe a few flurries as the system passes through and the winds turn to the colder northwest direction, low around the freezing mark. Thursday, a rain or snow shower or flurries or sprinkles every once in a while, but most of the action will be late in the day and at night as the lake effect begins to develop. So most of Thursday is just overcast and a high in the upper 30s. Thursday night, an inch or 2 of lake effect snow turns colder. Friday afternoon and evening, an inch or 2 of lake effect snow. We're not talking about a lot, so that by the time we go from Thursday p.m. through Sunday, we're only talking about maybe 2 or 3 or 4 inches at most total over the course of 3 or 4 days. That is your 5-day Mohawk Valley forecast. Whatever the weather, whether it's this or this, it's up to you to make it a great day.